Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
May I know your full name, please?
My full name is Sandeep Daya.
How may I address you?
You can call me by my first name, that is Sandeep.
Where are you from, Sandeep?
I am from Sonipat.
From how long you are living over there?
I am living there from past 20 years.
Okay. In the past first of speaking, I'm going to ask you some questions related to books as well as TV. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
What kind of books you like to read?
I like to read books related to my syllabus, but now I am fascinated toward novels and some religious books.
What are the benefits of reading books?
There are various benefits of reading books that we get knowledge from books, and sometimes we get the stories, and that make us knowledgeable.
Do you prefer to borrow books or you like to buy them?
I prefer to borrow books from the library, as I got a library card from the district library.
How often do you read?
I read on the daily basis as I am a reading lover.
Hmm. Who's your favorite writer?
My favorite writer is Ravinder Singh.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a cue card question. You will have 1 minute to prepare. You can use pen and paper, and then you have to speak for 2 minutes. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about a book you like to read. Who's the writer of this book? Why you like this book? And what sort of things you like about this particular book? You have 1 minute, take your time. Yes, Sandeep, please start with your answer.
I have read many books related to my syllabus, but and here I would like to talk about a special book that I have read just before 2 months, and the name of the book is Bhagavad-Gita. And some people think that it is a religious book, but I consider it not a religious book. It is a book that removes all our confusion, and the best part of the book is when you can read it from the any duplet, you can remove your confusion. And the best part I like about this book is there are 18 chapters in this book, and the first one I like is the chapter second, that was all about the up and downs of the life. And it is I will explain it with an example, that there is a temperature in Chicago where is minus 50 degree, and the life goes on, and they complete their work on time. And in Delhi there is a temperature around 43 degrees Celsius. It's too warm, but people in that situation, people do their work. So life goes on in any situation. And the chapter 18, which is related to the happiness. uh, there are three type of happiness is defined into three types of happiness. The first one is uh, sattvic sattvic happiness, that is related to the happiness uh, in which is related to something that we have to do the yoga and other things. In the first stage we don't like this meditation and yoga, but in the second stage we like them. Second is related to the money which is temporary. And third, that is related to the lethargic people, which is also temporary. uh, So I read this book and I feel over the moon.
Now, in the follow part, I'm going to ask you some questions related to book. Why youngsters these days are not much interested in reading books?
Youngsters are fascinated towards mobile, and on the internet they getting their concluded form of books in which they get a lot of knowledge in a simple way, and other people are describing describe that book on the internet, so they watch videos instead of reading books.
Do you think books will not be printed in future because of ebooks?
Well, I think this may happen in the future as online classes are going on and online homeworks are doing people are doing students are doing online homework. So uh, I personally think that ebooks will be in trend in recent years.
What are the benefits of ebooks?
There are it is very cheap in price, and it can be easily accessible, and one can find a topic of their choice, of a topic in an easy way.
How parents can encourage children to read books?
uh, Parents should give books to the children and ask them to read on the daily basis, like if they are not they're not sleeping before bed, they can give them student parents give student parents give their children a book and read them for only for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, so it can increase the habit of reading books.
This will be the end of the speaking test. Thank you, Sandeep.